All right, let's talk about getting into drone photography. Today, we're going to take to the skies and map out a really clear path for you, from being a total beginner to capturing those incredible aerial shots you've always dreamed of.
I mean, you've seen them, right? Those absolutely breathtaking, sweeping views of coastlines and cities, shots that just feel impossible to get from the ground. It's a perspective that makes everything you thought you knew look completely new and amazing. But then, right after you get inspired, that little voice of doubt creeps in. The text seems complicated, the rules are kind of confusing, and let's be real, nobody wants to crash a brand new, super expensive piece of gear on day one. That's a totally normal feeling, but it shouldn't stop you.
So, what if you had a clear roadmap, a structured plan, a flight plan, if you will, that's designed to take you from knowing absolutely nothing to being able to confidently fly, shoot, and create professional level work? Well, that's exactly what we're about to lay out. Okay, so here's the whole plan. Week by week, we build everything from the ground up. Literally. We kick things off with ground school to nail the basics. Then it's time for your first flight. After that, we dive into developing the artist's eye, mastering cinematic motion, and building a pro workflow, all leading up to a big final project where you get to show off everything you've learned. So week one is all about building that solid foundation. Seriously, before you even think about taking off, you've got to understand the tech. You know, how drones actually work and how to do those crucial pre-flight checks. This is also where we get you comfortable with the rules of the sky, airspace, safety stuff, all the essentials. All right, week two, this is where the real fun starts. It's time to get in the air. The whole focus here is just on pure control, taking off, landing, and hovering like it's second nature. It's all about building that muscle memory so flying feels smooth and intuitive. Okay, now that you can fly with confidence, week three is where we turn you into an artist. You'll learn how to actually use your drone's camera, getting the hang of settings like ISO and shutter speed. But more importantly, you'll learn how to compose shots from a completely new angle, thinking about the rule of thirds and leading lines when your camera is way up in the air. From there, we move from still photos into video. In week four, you're going to learn the secrets behind those jaw-dropping video shots you see in movies. We're talking about those cool cinematic moves like the reveal, where you fly up over something, or the orbit, where you circle a subject perfectly. Week five is where we really level up your skills. You'll get into advanced stuff like creating huge aerial panoramas. And then we bring all that amazing footage back to the computer and master a professional editing workflow using software like Lightroom and DaVinci Resolve to make your work look absolutely stunning. And it all comes together in the final week with your capstone project. This is your chance to plan and shoot a complete project from beginning to end. It could be a real estate video, a short film for tourism, whatever you want. The point is, you'll build something real that proves you've got the skills. So that's the journey from start to finish. But you might be wondering, okay, who is this actually for? Let's break down who really gets the most out of an approach like this. Now, of course, this is perfect for photographers, content creators, or maybe real estate agents who want to add aerial shots to their work. But honestly, it's really designed for anyone starting from scratch. I mean, you can come into this with absolutely zero drone experience. That's the whole point. So besides just learning how to fly and shoot, what do you actually walk away with after 6 weeks? What's the tangible takeaway? Well, first, you get a formal certificate from Zawadi Tech Lodge. But honestly, the most valuable thing you'll have is a professional portfolio of your own work that you built during the course. You leave with actual proof of what you can do and the confidence to plan and fly safely and creatively on your own. Look, there are a million YouTube videos and guides out there on how to fly a drone. So what makes this particular approach the best way to get started? Let's just compare for a second. The common approach is super heavy on theory, kind of generic, and frankly, a bit high risk when you're learning on your own. Our approach is the opposite. It's hands-on and practical, with a focus on real-world situations like filming in the African context. We blend the technical piloting skills with actual creative artistry. And that safety-focused part is a really big deal. The whole curriculum is designed for you to build your skills gradually. You master one thing before you move on to the next. This builds your confidence step by step and seriously reduces the risk of making one of those expensive rookie mistakes. And this quote just nails it. The goal isn't just to teach you how to operate a machine. It's all about finding that perfect sweet spot between the technical skill of flying and the creative art of photography. That's what gives you real confidence when you're up in the sky.
So we've gone through the whole plan, from the tech and safety, all the way to the artistry and the final portfolio. The only real question left is, are you ready to see the world and your own creative skills from a totally new perspective?